gorgeous, welcome back to Life in Style. Today's video is going to be my weekly plan with me. This week that I'm planning is a very exciting week, so I am so ready to plan it. Pulled out a bunch of awesome stickers to use. I'm going to be planning the week of December 31st through the 6th. And the kit that I'm going to be using today is this gorgeous silver foiled kit from DEK Designs. It's called 2019. These are your full boxes here. I have hauled this kit. So here are your full boxes. Here are some washi strips, basically, or headers. Then you also have your bow checklist flags, and if you've seen me haul their stuff before, their format is pretty much the same. Half boxes, quarter boxes, then you also have more of those bow checklist flags, a full page of ombre bow checklist boxes, checklist flags on the side as well, and then this gorgeous sheet with all of this beautiful silver foiling. I can't get over it. So you have your bottom washi, and it's split, which is awesome. You have a couple of washi strips there. Everything on this page is foiled. Your date covers here, with the exception of this one right here. It's like a blank date cover, which is really cool. Your Hello Weekend banner. Then you also have some flags here, two always with bows, and then the other two with some sort of like clip art or something from the kit, and then you have foiling on that as well. And then the last page here has all of your gorgeous glitter headers with that beautiful silver foiling, just kind of like confetti on there. Then, per usual, you have a lot of your functional pictures, your scripts, and then a little bit of deco and functional icons as well there. So it's a pretty comprehensive kit, but of course I did pull in some other stuff. Date dots, because as you notice, the date dots, there were none in here. So I looked through what I had in my stash, and the ones I pulled out were from a kit. Actually, this was a freebie from the Beautifull Mess, and the script on this, or not the script, but the font, is one that I like, and I had the numbers that I needed, so I went ahead and pulled this out. And because the date covers themselves, like the space that they have here on the left is pretty big, I didn't want a small date dot because I felt it would get lost in the date cover. So we are going to go ahead and start, per usual, with the bottom washi. And also, let me just check this bottom washi, because most of the time bottom washi is very opaque, so that I can cover up the lines without having to white out. And I think that is going to be the same thing here. So I am going to white out the dates up top. I've been noticing that even if, and I'm going to zoom you in as well, even if there's a lot going on the actual date covers, a lot of times this stuff tends to show through, and we definitely don't want that, you know, to show through the kit. So I'm just going to wipe this out quickly. Yeah, so like I was saying, this week is going to be a very exciting week. If you've been following me, you know it is finally moving day for me. Just a quick kind of update, if this is the first video you're watching from me. I am unfortunately going through separation and divorce at this time, and you know, I'm moving out with my son and my dog, and the 4th is the day I pick up my keys. I'm going to be doing a lot the 4th, and we'll talk about that as we're going through. So this is going to be a very chatty plan with me, which is fine, because like I said, it's a very exciting week. So I've got a lot going on this week. I don't usually have too much going on most weeks, but a lot of good things going on this week, so I'm all about it. So the 4th, like I said, I pick up my keys, and then the 5th is the official moving day. So let me go ahead, and while I have you guys here, and while I have this here, I'm just going to put the date dots down. So 31st for Monday. Can't believe it's already, New Year's is like already upon us. It's just crazy to think how fast time continues to just go, and especially if you have children. And I say that as obviously being someone who didn't have kids for a while, and then I had a son, and the time just really flies because you're so involved with their life and what's going on with them and school and all of that, and when you come to see, a year's gone, and 2 years, and so on and so forth. So I know that that's the way I felt anyway. All right, so we've got our date dots down, so we're going to put that to the side, and we're going to go ahead and put these down. This kit is so pretty too. I love silver foiling throughout the holiday season. And again, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have been partial to silver right now. Just because I just feel, I mean, I love rose gold and gold as well, but I found myself liking rose gold foil better than gold foil. I think just because of the warmth of the rose gold. But for holidays and stuff, I can't get enough of silver. I just think it's so festive and it just pops beautifully. So we're going to get these down, and then we're going to kind of talk through this week, which I'm so excited. It's almost here. It really is. I mean, I can't, obviously there's excitement in my voice for that, but you know, what I'm going through is not easy, and we're not going to go into it because I don't want this to be a sad video. But I'm also a realistic person, and I feel I'm a very strong person. I'm a survivor, and if I've got to move forward in a certain way by myself, then I have to move forward. Like, there's nothing to be done about that. All right, you know what? I'm going to wipe these out just to be on the safe side. And I probably should take it all the way across. This is almost finished here because it's starting to really be sketchy as it's coming down or going down, but I have a new one right next to me in case I should need it. Touche, my dear, touche. So there we go. And so yeah, I'm a realistic person. I'm a survivor, and I am the type of person that I'll suffer for a bit, but then I'm going to pick myself up by my bootstraps and give myself a strong pep talk. And move forward. That's the way I am, that's the way I've always been, that's the way I was raised. And so for me, and I like decorating anyway, so for me it's like, it's a new opportunity to do a bunch of stuff. The apartment is really nice. I think I may have quickly run through it. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath apartment. It's a nice size. It's got a laundry room in the apartment, so I don't have to go to like a common area or anything, which is good, especially being alone. You know, I'm going to be living alone, and with my son, it's just easier for me to do everything, obviously, in the house. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this gorgeous, gorgeous bottom washi. Okay, so let's start with this. And so for me, that's where my excitement comes in, is, actually I want to put it up here, so we're going to do that. Use these bottom lines to kind of help me keep this even. Well, that went over more than I think it should have. Alright, so let me, I'm going to see if I can't cut that to make it even. And hopefully I can get it to pick back up because I don't want to rip this paper. So let's do that. Yeah, so like I said, it's a 2-bed, 2-bath, and laundry room in the apartment. I've got a huge walk-in closet, and I mean huge walk-in closet in my bedroom, a bathroom in my bedroom. My son has a nice-sized room, plus a really nice walk-in closet in his room. So there's a lot of nice things there, you know, and there's a, yeah, I'm not going to leave that much space, so we'll just leave it here. There is a, actually, let me bring this up against this. We'll have space at the bottom, but that's okay. That's no big deal. There is a, so I have a patio door outside of my living room, and because I'm an end unit, I also have a patio door outside my bedroom. It's a smaller patio door, but it's one nonetheless, which is good, because then I just, you know, God forbid anything, I have an extra exit out of my place, and I think that lets more light filter in. I always think about, though, my biggest thing is in the frickin' summer, I hate frickin' bugs, and I just feel that they're going to be able to get in easier that way. But I'm going to put, like, stuff outside to, you know, to kind of stop that. and to deter them. We've done that here in the house, like stuff outside to deter ants, because we were getting ants for a while and it was really disgusting. I'm a very clean person and shit like that just annoys me to no end. And we just put some stuff outside and we never got them again. So I will be doing that outside of my apartment because I despise bugs with the passion and burning of 1,000 suns. I hate bugs. This is why I don't go camping. I hate nature. I know it sounds awful, right? I do. I despise like anything that has to do with, I just don't like the outdoors. It's just not me. All right, so let's move on to, let me see. What did I do last week? Of course, I probably put them down the middle. I did. All right, let's go ahead and stagger them. So we are going to start out with the boxes because then that will help me to know where my headers are going to be. So because it's not Christmas Eve. Okay, I'm all right. New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I actually am going to start out with this scenery right here, which is so cool. It's a girl just sitting on a couch drinking wine. She's got macarons and cupcakes, pizza, and watching Netflix with her dog. I'm going to still be in the house. I don't move until the 4th and 5th, but I'm not doing anything. I'm not going anywhere. I will be here by myself with my son and my dog, and I'm all right with that. Like, I'm not mad about that. And even if things weren't what they were, you know, what was going on in my household, I'm not a big New Year's Eve person. I'd rather be safe in my house. So I'm going to put a full box here. And since I'm going to use this here to celebrate that, I'm going to put the 2019 right here on the sidebar. So let's do that and get that down. I swear, if somebody taught a course as to how to keep your sidebar even, I would so totally pay for that. It never fails that my sidebar just goes haywire, you know? All right, so we are going to do this scenery down the middle. Yeah, we'll just do it down the middle. And then what I will do is I will start at the top for Wednesday. So there's that. And that, which I think is such an awesome scene. You know, I think what happens is that we put so much importance on certain holidays that, like, you have to be with somebody. You can't be alone. And I think that's where all the sadness comes in for the holidays. And, you know, unfortunately, the statistic is that holiday time is the biggest time for suicides and things like that. And that's a shame to know that. But I think a lot of that has to do with this constant bombardment with, like, oh, you need to be with someone during Christmas. You have to have someone to kiss at midnight. How about you kiss yourself? You know, or how about you kiss your dog? Or how about you kiss your kids? I don't think it matters if you're not in a relationship. That should never, ever, ever, actually we'll save that, should never define you as a person or as a better person or as a good person or as a person worth knowing. You yourself do that, you know? And even, like my husband and I, we don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We just don't see the need for it. There's no need for it. It's, you know, one of those things where I believe it's a Hallmark created type of situation there to make you buy more shit. And we never ever gave gifts. I told him, I said, I do not celebrate Valentine's Day. Like, we've gone out from time to time for dinner. That's it. I don't need him buying me a $600 present. I don't need him agonizing over, oh my God, what am I going to get her for Valentine's Day? Is she going to like it? Is candy and flowers going to be enough? No. And so we never did. And people be like, oh, we're going out for Valentine's Day. I ain't doing shit. I'm staying in my house, and that's that. Like, it's a day like any other day. And we've always believed that. But again, I think you have this constant in-your-face crap with, oh, well, you know, try to get somebody before Christmas so you can get presents. How about you get yourself presents? Why does a man or a woman or whoever, a person, have to get you presents? How, you know? So for me, I'm just like, I'm all right with that. Okay, so the headers, as you notice, they didn't have script headers. So the headers that I grabbed here, see, this is why I've like been ordering a lot of functional stuff. These are from Polished Patterns, and this is the neutral classic headers. So you have a to-do and then a today. So I'm going to do the today for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the to-do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I got a lot of shit to do. So I think this is blue, actually. Navy blue? Should I use the baby blue or the grayish? I'm going to use the grayish, so let's do that. So we'll do that for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like I said, because I am working those 3 days. I'm usually off on Wednesdays. If you watch my Plan With Me videos, you know that. But because I'm off Friday, I'm working Wednesday of this coming week. So let's see. How do I want to stagger this? You know what? We'll just put the 2 todays right next to each other. That's not a big deal. And then today for Wednesday, I will put at the bottom here, or in the middle, I should say. And then Thursday, today, up top. Once we hit Thursday, it is all full speed ahead, baby. All right, so to do, we've got, actually, no, we'll use the to-do. I had a day off sticker, but I just won't use it. I tend to use them, but I have so much to do. We're just going to use it to do Friday. And Saturday. Actually, you know what? Nope, we'll do that here, because there's probably going to be still more shit to do in the evening, and I can do that at the bottom here. And then Sunday, the to-do will go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to spread all the stuff out, because I do have a lot to do. So I may not be using like full boxes and be using a lot of little boxes, because I have a lot of nice icons, and I don't have really any deco for this. So I really want to spread everything out and not, I mean, I don't care about the white space, but again, I just want everything to kind of look really nice and put together. All right, so let's move on to glitter headers, which of course this kit has them, and beautiful ones at that. Right there, so beautiful, right? Oh, so gorgeous. I'm liking the gray. I'm liking the gray because there's sparkle to it that you could see. It's here too, like fake sparkle, but you can't see it. But it's foiled anyway, so it's good. So we're going to put that over each of the full boxes, as we normally do. And spiff this up. So, you know, if you're alone this year, who cares? You are enough. I don't like when people act like people can't be enough because they're solo. Oh, of course they can be. You know, it doesn't, a significant other does not define you. And I think that we all need that, to remember that lesson, whether you're alone, dating, married for 2 months, married for 20 years. I think it's always important to keep our own identity as well of who we are. I mean, you make concessions because you do. Relationships are give and take, but you are an individual and you are enough. Even in a relationship, you're still an individual. You're part of a couple, yes, but you're still an individual. So, all right, so there are the glitter headers down. I'm just going to put this to the side here. I don't want to miss seeing any of the stuff that I may need. And let's see what else I have. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting down our... You know what? I want to put down... See, this is why I didn't want this to get too far. I like these washi strips, so they're basically like headers, and I want to use those for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday since I'm working. So I'm going to use that because I'm just going to put an icon over it. And I want to leave myself space because the icon is a little big. So I'm going to use the laptop to start. And I don't have to write anything in. We're just basically going to use this as our icon and our script. I'm going to take the planner. So I had to pause the stupid camera because the UPS guy was there. But it's like the doorbell rings, the dog starts going crazy, And I'm just like running upstairs to make sure that my son doesn't open the door, but he knows better. All right, so let's continue on. I'm out of breath because I was running up and down the stairs. Had my new microwave delivered and some other stuff. All right, so I'm going to use the planner for Tuesday for work, and that day is going to be a full day. Like, I'm going early and not getting out till late because my husband's going to be home, so I can take advantage of that. The second work, so I'm going to grab this desk scene, which I think is so cute. I've got to order some more of these. I've also got these with like a pink background and then like a rose gold foiling. It's really, really pretty. All right, so these are done. We're going to put those to the side. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. All right. Whew. Out of shape. Out of shape. All right, so we are going to... Actually, let's move on to the other days. So, actually, I'm working Thursday too. Why the hell did I think I wasn't working Thursday? So let's grab this back out. And I can use this sheet. This, the washi strap. That's how far gone I am. And then we'll use the printer for work. All right, so there's that. Now I can put the sheet to the side. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a lot of stuff with the move. So, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using full boxes or not. And actually, I will for Sunday. So make sure this is going to fit okay, which it should. So I'm not going to grab the black because I can't, unless I just put down the icons. I'm trying to think of what I need to write in there because the black would look really nice with that gray. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to take this full box. That down on the to-do, maybe. It's like not cooperating because I think the header is crooked. You'll work, damn it. You'll work and you'll like it. All right. it's gonna make do because but then it's gonna drive me up a wall. Let's see if I can bring this up without ripping paper. That's better. Okay, so there is the full box down for that. And then Saturday, I'm going to do the same thing for down here. So I'm actually going to grab another to-do header because, like I said, I've got a lot going on that day. So we're going to take advantage of that. And I'm actually going to go with the blue. Should I? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so there are the two boxes. I'm just going to put this to the side in case I need it again. But then I'm going to use, like I said, a lot of headers and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and start day to day now to put down all the boxes that we need and that sort of thing. So Monday I am just working. I don't know that I'm going to be doing necessarily anything that day. I'm really packed. About 95% packed, and then I have the rest of the week planned. So I do need to bathe my dog though because he's a stinky, really a stinky. So we're gonna do that on Monday, and I am liking let's see, the mint. I'm gonna use the mint, and I'm gonna put that down here, actually a little up, higher up, and I may need to use another to-do header, which is absolutely fine. That's what they're there for. And then that way too I cover up that green. So for the icon for him, to bathe him, I'm going to be using this sheet from Paper Muse Crafts, and I'm going to be using the little paw print there. I love it because she has bows, really dainty bows, like coming off of the icon. So that is what it looks like. I don't know that this camera is necessarily going to focus, but there it is. How cute. So I'm going to put that right there. And so we know that's to bathe the Taubmeister. Yeah, I just said that. And then the 1st, I'm going to be working a full day, so I ain't doing shit when I come home. Really probably just watching TV. So I'm going to mark that just to kind of fill in the space. So we're going to, let's see. I hate wasting glitter headers just for the sake of wasting glitter headers. I don't like it. And I've said it before. Yeah, just to put one glitter header there, even just to use it. Well, I guess we could. I guess we could, because it doesn't make a difference anyway. It's not like I'm going to be able to use it in a full spread again. So we'll do that. And then to mark a watching television, I'm going to grab another one of these. And I'm going to grab the blue one, because I'm going to go back into that Paper Muse Crafts sheet. So I do have a pink one here, but I don't want that pink on pink. And I have a nice black one as well, but it's too black. You can't write on it. So I'm going to grab the television. And I'm going to put that right there. All right, so there's that. Wednesday. Working Wednesday, but only working till 12:30. And then I'm doing a Walmart run. There's all the bullshit you need when you're moving, like the cleaning stuff and stuff you don't necessarily think about, like you think about the bigger things. And I want to go to Walmart because it's just less expensive there, so I'm going to do that. And so I'm going to put to do. And let's see what we've got. So actually we do have a shopping bag here and a grocery cart. I think I'm going to save the grocery cart for actual groceries, so we'll use the shopping bag here off the same Paper Muse Crafts sheet. And this time I am going to grab the pink, because again the black is just too dark to write on. You'll never see it unless you're using like a white pen, and I think they do make those. I've seen them. Alright, so we're going to use the shopping. And the bow is on the opposite direction, but that's okay. It's nice because she does on the left. So you get, I think, 2 of every icon, and then 1 bow is to the left and 1 bow is to the right, which I think is very cool. So that is Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'm working. I want to do groceries that day for the new place, laundry, and then I have to order a glass for a vanity. So let's do that down here. Where's my today headers? These things are really coming in handy, let me tell you what. Really, really coming in handy. Alright, so to do. So we've got groceries, laundry, and order the glass. So I'm going to actually use these 3. And we're just going to run them right down the line. Because I think the icons just fit a little better when you don't have to put them in a full box. Because if they're bigger than this, it's not going to... It don't make sense. So we'll do that down the line. Try to keep even spacing in between each one. And then what did I say? So groceries. So we're going to grab that Paper Muse Crafts sheet again, and I'm going to use the shopping cart for groceries. And let's see. We'll just put it down on the side. Yeah, we'll just put it on the side. It's not going to take too much to write that in. Laundry. And actually, I do have this laundry script sheet from WhoDeLallyDay. It is on clear paper, and it is a little larger than her normal script because of the way it is, like the heart at the end, but that's okay. That works for this. So there we go. There's laundry. Didn't even need an icon for that. And then order glass for vanity. There's really nothing here for... I'll put the heart down just as a way to mark it. And I'll put that there, and then I'll just put order glass, and I'll know what that's for. So there is Thursday done. Friday, woohoo! All right, so Friday I'm picking up the keys to my place, doing a walkthrough. I have to clean the apartment, and then I'm moving any boxes and bins that I can take on my own by myself. I'm doing that Friday. Like, I wait for no one, and I have no patience. So I'm doing that, but my dad's going to take that day off so he can hang up all of my curtains and pictures and shelves and that sort of thing that I have ready for him. He's awesome with that stuff. So he's like, just get me some screws and some anchors. I'll bring everything else. I'm like, awesome. So let's do that for Friday. I may use a full box because I don't necessarily have to. Yeah, let's use a full box. So for that one, I'm going to use the light pink. I'm going to use the side of this as the point of measurement. Okay, so let me see if I have anything to mark that stuff. And if I do, I do, and if I don't, I don't. But let's see. All right, so I'm actually going to be working off of this Paper Blush Bar Monthlies sticker sheet. I've shown this before, as you can see. I've used several. They're small, so they're really nice, especially like for something like this that you can fit a lot in. So I'm going to put down the little house icon. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put it in between. So we can add a few. So I've got the house. The little spray bottle for cleaning. And I'll just put that again down there. And what else? Oh, and then this cool wrench and screwdriver, which is right here. And that's for my dad coming to help me with hanging up all my pictures and stuff. These stickers are really cool because they're like a hollow. So as you can see, like they catch so much rainbow. So, so pretty. Okay, I think that's going to be it for that day as far as needing that stuff. And then I want to set up the bathrooms, both bathrooms and the kitchen, because those for me are going to be pretty easy things to set up because I will have moved all that stuff in. But I don't want to use a full box, and I don't have like a 3 checklist box or anything like that. So I am going to, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, those are too long. I don't want to use those. Let me see what else I have in the kit. So what did I say I was going to do? Okay, so set up that stuff. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? Oh, I can use this like the date cover. So that's a nice quarter box. Or should I use the flag? I'm thinking I can use the flag maybe. Let's do that. And then I can write down right on the paper what I need to do. And I'm going to grab another to-do header. Okay, there's that. Put this to the side. I don't even think we're going to make the Halloween weekend. Maybe I'll put it right in the middle here. What did I say? Set up bathrooms and kitchen. I'm trying to see what I have as far as like icons and stuff to do that with. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let me see if I have anything here or here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the house icon in the Paper Muse Crafts sheet because the bow is facing that way, so I can put that on the flag, and then I can write in right here what I need to do. Saturday, basically moving day. That's when I've got a shit ton of people. I've got like 16 people coming to help me with like the big things, the furniture, sofa, just the big stuff. So that's Saturday. But what I do want to do before that even happens is make a Dunkin' Donuts run. So I'm going to grab that extra date cover that was blank. I'm going to put that right at the top because that will be the first thing I'm going to be doing after I pick up the truck. Is making a Dunkin' Donuts run. Or maybe I'll have my sister do that on the way. I can give her the money to do that. So I'm just going to grab a coffee cup because I don't have a little donut to do that with. So I am going to use the Paper Muse Crafts sheet again. I've got this coffee cup or teacup or however you want to say it. Or see it, I should say. And we're going to put that right there. And that's a Dunkin' Donuts run. Moving day, which is muy importante. And I'm going to use a quarter box for that. I lie to you. The ones that are just smaller than a half box. And I want to use the mint. So let's do that. Put that there. And then for that, do I have a car here? I don't, do I? I do not. Okay, so we're gonna dip back into the paper blush bar sheet, and we're gonna grab the car, actually the car, or what else? I had a little one moving day and I put it somewhere else. Hold on. I'm looking to see if I do have a suitcase actually. That may be better. I'm looking to see what else I have here as far as icons go that I can use. Yeah, so let's go ahead and use the suitcase here off the Paper Muse Crafts sheet. Might as well use it up. And we're gonna actually put that on the side here since we have the bow in the middle. We have our to-dos, there. And then for, hold on a second, let me see, what do I have to do Sunday? Let me turn this over. So continue unpacking. Okay, so one of the things I have listed here is take a bubble bath. The bathtub that we have right now is not a good bathtub, so I don't take baths. I love to take baths in the winter. I don't care for it in the summer, but I will take at least one bath a week, a nice warm bubble bath or hot bubble bath with candles and all kinds of stuff. And I have not been able to do that for 3 frackin' years. So one of the things I'm going to do on Sunday, first couple of days that I'm there, is take a gosh darn bubble bath. I've already bought bath bombs and lavender, which is my favorite scent ever. And so that's what I'm doing. So I don't have to write anything in black, because I do have a sticker for that. This is a sticker sheet by Cassidy Lynn. I have had these for months and just haven't had a chance to use them, but I love Kate Spade, one of my most favorite designers, and I had to have this sheet. It's called KS Me Time. So they have a Me Time sticker, so I am going to put that down. And let's see. Well, we'll put that there. And then I don't think the candle's going to fit. It's going to be too big. Maybe I'll put it down here as a piece of deco. And that's fine. But that's me time. That's what that means, is I'm taking a damn bubble bath. Candles, the whole 9 yards. Nobody bother me. Nobody bother me. So that's that. And then I need to cover the kitchen cabinets in some marble contact paper. I done said it. What am I doing for that? And actually, shoot, on Saturday, I also have the cable company coming in between 2 and 4 to set up my cable. So I'm going to grab the other television from the Paper Muse Crafts sticker page, and I'm put it, that fits beautifully right over the bow. So that's what we're doing there. And what else did I say? Okay, so I have to cover up the cabinets. So let's see if I can't cover up this bow a little bit. We'll use that heart icon from the Paper Muse Crafts sheet. Bubble bath. I need to iron clothes. I need to bathe my son. So I'm going to grab the sock from here, from the same sheet. I am going through this sheet like crazy today. We'll put that over here. And that's to iron clothes. And I don't have a bathtub, which is fine, but I'll just write down bathe him. And we're going to continue to unpack. So let me see if I have a box. Actually, I think I do. Do I? I pulled a bunch of stuff, and I do. I pulled a bunch of leftover kits from my collection, and this one is from Shop Jessica Hearts from her Fairy Frost collection, and they do have an open box here, circle icons, so do you want to grab that? I don't think I have any there, right? I want to make sure before I do anything. I do not. Okay, so we're going to grab that. And what did I say? Continue unpacking. So I'm going to do that here. Let's see. We'll put that right there. I think that's better. Because I don't want it coming down here. Because I got to put something there. So we're going to use a next week sticker. But I'm looking to see what I pulled. I've had next week. This week? No, not this week. Next week, people. Did I really forget to pull one that said next week? I think I did. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one from the Beautifull Mess. Again, I was going through my leftover kits, and it says don't forget. So we're going to do that for next week. And I'll just write down some quick reminders of things that I should kind of have in mind for the following week. And I think for that, I don't want to use another full box here, but I think I'll use one of these, and I'll use it in the mint green. And I'll just put that down the side and just kind of leave myself almost like a pre-planned look into the following week. All right, so got a lot of shit everywhere. All right, so I think that's good as far as what I need to do. Let's go ahead and get started on the sidebar. So for the sidebar, I am using this was a set from Simply Gilded. It's called Snow Day. And I'm just going to be using the 10mm roll for the sidebars I usually do. That's the size I usually will use for the side. If I can get this damn thing open, because it's really being a pain in the ass. Sometimes they open easily and sometimes they do not. So trusty scissors to the rescue. So I'm gonna lift that perforation up without actually killing the washi. Is that possible? We can. All right. So as soon as I saw this, like I also have the black with the hollow bows, but this coloration was just, I don't know. This is more blue than I expected. Let me see. Yep, this is more blue than I expected. So let me go ahead and grab the 10mm black with hollow bows. So there is the black with the hollow bows from Simply Gilded. We're going to be using that on our sidebar. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start with a strip of that. If I can find it. There we go. And actually, I'm going to cut that more even. Yes, I'm very, very particular. Just have to have it perfect. All right, so let's go ahead and set this down. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. This is really gorgeous washi. So, so beautiful. All right, so let's see. I think the thing is too is that I'm not putting my ruler right, so I keep measuring this thing off kilter, and I think that that's when my problem comes in with like things being all uneven and stuff. All right, so I did have to grab some habit trackers from a functional sheet that I have, and this is from Piper Paper Company, natural habit tracker stickers. I mean, these colors, you can't go wrong. You can use them for anything. And then for headers, because this didn't come with headers, again, I dipped into my collection, and I don't, this has a habit tracker, but I think I like these better because this doesn't, well, maybe I will use this one. Okay, but we don't have like a sidebar weekly for dinners and stuff, so I actually have one, so which actually I think that was going to work well. All right, so the header that I'm using for dinner comes from that Beautifull Mess sheet from that leftover kit that I have, so I'm just going to grab that and put that down there. Not too far out. I think it's just a little too long. Okay, and then in this leftover kit, this is from Slow Planning. If you could see, this sidebar weekly has a bookcase with books and things, and I figured since she's at home, it has that same kind of light blue coloration. This is supposed to be like silver sparkle, it looks like to me. I think that this would be absolutely fine to use. So let's see. See, this is already getting everywhere but straight, and it's starting to drive me nuts. Okay, so there is that for our dinners. And then for hydration, because I'm not going to be going to the gym this week, I'm just looking at that Slow Planning sheet, and then this one here, which looks a little cartoonish to me. So I think I may stick with this one that's light, like a light pink mauve color, coming off that same Slow Planning page. And Actually, this is from the same kit. I'm looking, I'm like, they look like the same color. So this is from the same kit from Slow Planning, and this just has this week. So I want to do that, right? Yeah, we're gonna, wait, where did I come up with that? Let's see. Because then the font is going to be different. I think I'm going to stick with the Beautifull Mess, and I'm going to use To Do, because that's going to be for my hydration. So I think I'll stick with that. And that way the font, at least on the headers, will be the same. And then I am going to use the habit tracker from the Slow Planning. And I'm going to use the light pink. Or the mauve. It's almost like a creamy mauve. And then let's get down some more of this washi. Ruler and slice tool. And again, I've said it before, the beauty of having these full kits is, yeah, they're expensive, but you're always going to have use for them or a need for them. And it's not like you're going to use it once, not use what you know, just throw out what you don't use, which is, of course, not the issue here. You're always going to be able to reuse this stuff. So I'm just trying to see what I can do for the bottom there. I don't want to just stick down headers and stuff to stick down headers and stuff, you know what I mean? But I don't have any deco for this kit whatsoever. And even on the side, I don't really have any deco for this kit whatsoever. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. And I don't want to white it out, because once it's whited out, if you don't put anything on top of it, it just looks horrible. So we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write in what I need to write in off camera, as I normally do, because I think we're at that point and we're set to do that. So let me go ahead and do that, and then while I'm off camera, I'll figure out what else I'm going to do with this space. And if not, then it's not. I mean, you know, I can always fill it in as the weeks go by, or as the week goes by, but for the most part, you know, the final part of the week is really the busy stuff. So let me go ahead and write all this stuff in off camera, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and wrote what I needed to write in off camera, and we'll go through a couple of extra things that I did. I'm going to show you one side at a time, that way you get a closer look, and then I'll open up the planner and give you an overall view of everything. So I did add on, actually on Monday, because I'm not doing anything for New Year's Eve, I'm going to be home, I did use one of my Kate Spade candles, and again, that came off of this gorgeous sheet by Cassidy Lynn, and per usual, I will link everything down below. And then I just used that on one of the flags from the kit, and I just wrote relax and enjoy. I'm going to be home and I'm going to relax. And then for Tuesday, I have my subscription process, like from my account, for the Pink Room Cull, so I wanted to remind myself that that was coming up. On Wednesday, I also left myself a reminder to check with my son's providers. I am doing an application for SSI disability for him, so I have to check with all the doctors and stuff like that to make sure that they're not dragging their feet, because it can take a while, and that's really the holdup, is getting the records from different companies. And let's see, so I wrote in all of this stuff, all of that stuff. Let's see if I added anything else. Not really, just kind of made a list of things that I'd like to do for Saturday and the things that I'd like to do for Sunday. And then don't forget, it's just a couple of things for next, the following week. And then what I did was I put down some of these cute silver foil bows from Tasseled Planners. You can see I've used a lot of this sheet, and I just put it in places like on this full box, like on her glass. I'm not sure if you're going to pick it up with the rest of the silver foiling, and then right underneath her flower there's another bow, and then I used it on the champagne bottle. Again, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to pick that up with the rest of the silver foil. There's the bow right there, and then on the Kate Spade candle. That one you can probably see because of the pink behind it. But that's what I did with that. Again, just to add sparkle, because it is the perfect week to add lots and lots of sparkle. So I am just going to zoom you out a bit so that you could see the whole thing in its entirety. So I've got a little bit of white space, but that's fine, not a big deal. And then what I did too on this side is I put down another full box, and I'm just going to use that if I needed to make any notes to myself. I filled in my dinners, and other than that, I really do love the way the spread came out. The silver foiling on this is just so magical. I absolutely love it. It is gorgeous. It's just everywhere, and I love it. So again, it is going to be a big week, but such an exciting week. I really, really am excited about moving in here and just, you know, getting everything ready and set. And got a lot of support from my friends and family, so I feel really good about everything that's happening this week. So per usual, whatever you're doing this week, I hope that it is a quiet one for you and a peaceful one for you. I hope that you have a happy New Year's Eve. If you're doing anything, please be safe. Do not drink and drive. There are so many rides, free rides, your friends, your family, whoever, that can be provided to you. Do not get behind the wheel of a car having drank anything. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So please be safe. Enjoy yourself, but please be safe. And I hope that the new year for you is one full of love, happiness, peace, wealth, great health, and just all the good things in life that you could possibly have and hold. Having said that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's one that you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed putting this together. It is so beautiful and I love it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and also click that little bell so you get alerted as to whenever I upload new content. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!